Here's the scene, the trophy coming out, the Cronkies are there, Stan and Josh. What a moment for them, what a moment for Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah, the ownership have done a wonderful job of backing Mikel Arteta.
Here comes Mikel Arteta. Listen to the sound, and all the players, coaching staff coming out. We've just seen the backroom staff all coming out as well. It's a huge operation, this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, you only need to go down to London Colney, or the Sober Realty Training Centre as it's known now, once or twice, to get a real sense of how many people put hard graft in every single day for this club's success. And there's the man who's been really at the head of the operation. The ownership deserve their credit, absolutely. They've backed him and they've supported him, but this is the man really that has done such a wonderful job of putting this club back on the right track, back on the right path.
With the shirts with Champions 26 on the back. It's been a long time coming, this. 22 years, a fourth Premier League title. Everyone at Arsenal's going to enjoy every second of this.
I have to say, I was wondering whether I should get the new shirt with Champions 26 on the back. I think I will now. It just looks beautiful, doesn't it? The gold font. Arteta sharing a warm embrace with two men who have placed plenty of faith in him over the years. They've backed him financially, they've backed him with time as well, which is such a rare thing in football these days. You know, we talk about it so often, don't we? Managers losing their jobs, managers not really being given the opportunity to do their work and to put the team on the path that they want. But Mikel Arteta's had all of that, and he's repaid that faith shown in him with a Premier League title, and he's got his medal round his neck, and it's a truly beautiful sight.
It certainly is. And all the players now coming up. You can hear by the announcements here. There's David Raya, another Golden Glove. What a goalkeeper.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking earlier, weren't we, about player of the season. He's as strong a candidate as anybody, and this man, Piero Hincapié as well, came in quite late in the summer really, and has fitted in brilliantly and provided some real important performances, and none more than this guy.
Yeah, Gabriel, phenomenal again this season, as is William Saliba. They're touching the trophy. We saw Marley Salmon a short while ago as well. They've all played their parts throughout the whole season. Just great scenes.
They have indeed. There's Kepa Arrizabalaga as well, who's been the backup to David Raya in the Premier League season, and he put in a good performance today.
Christian Mosquera, who's been really good, isn't he? As is this man, Ricardo Calafiori.
Oh, when he stays fit, Ricardo Calafiori, he's such a force down that left-hand side. He's such an asset to the team, both offensively and defensively, and you can see what it means to him.
He had his birthday during the week, turned 24. Special birthday present to round it off. There's Ben White, recovering from injury. Great to see him here.
So unfortunate to have suffered that injury, just at a point where he looked like he was getting back to his best, but don't underestimate the role that he's played at Arsenal since this project began.
And what about this young man, Miles Lewis-Skelly? Beaming smile, just 19 years of age. What a future.
What a story, what a story. His game time was limited in the first half of the season and even into the second part of the season, but when he was called upon and needed, he was there to step up and deliver.
Christian Norgard, who started his first Premier League game today, but another squad member.
Yeah, absolutely, and we hear a lot about the influence that he has behind the scenes. A very, very experienced player. He was brought in to provide depth, and he's done exactly that.
Martin Zubimendi, who played at right back today.
Yeah, absolutely, and Zubimendi, only the second Arsenal player to win the title, having played in every PL game.
Max Dowman, there he is, 16 years of age, youngest ever starter in the Premier League. Got his goal against Everton early in the season, was involved in the first goal today. What a star he is.
Provided a spark just when Arsenal needed it in that game against Everton, and he's got a big, big future ahead of him.
Leandro Trossard, what a goal at West Ham. How crucial was that?
Oh, massive. Leandro Trossard scored big goals throughout his time at Arsenal, and again, another one that really found form at the business end of the season, just when we needed him most.
Victor Gyökeres didn't get his goal today when he came on, but the effort was extraordinary again. He got 21 goals though this season in all competitions.
A remarkable return for his first season in the Premier League. I know he played in England before, but the Premier League is a different animal, and look at the smile.
Third year in a row he's won a title. twice with Sporting. There's Kai Havertz, got the goal against Burnley on Monday nights.
He's had his troubles this season with fitness, but whenever he's available, you get a sense straight away of how important he is to the team, to the group.
Gabriel Martinelli, he's been at Arsenal a long time, played his part again today. Great to see him, that big smile on his face. Martinelli picks up his award, and there we go, the medal and the kiss of the trophy.
Yeah, wonderful player, full of effort, full of energy all the time.
Gabriel Jesus scored his goal today.
Yeah, he did, and he could have scored a couple more really, Gabriel Jesus, but he is really key, I think, in this Arsenal story, because it was his arrival along with Alexander Zinchenko's that for me really raised the level at the club and put us on the path of winning a Premier League title.
And there's a familiar face, Eberechi Eze, former Palace man, of course, played his part in a big way this season. Half his goals coming against
Tottenham Hotspur.
Nearly scored today, hit the post with literally the last kick of the game. Great to see Eze, and now he's a title winner.
He is indeed, getting a great reception from the home fans that have stayed back too.
Huge cheer for this man, Declan Rice. That's what it means to him. What a season again, what a player.
Well, he's been called the lighthouse of this Arsenal team, and I think that's a really good description of Declan. He's been immense, he's played through injuries, he's played through problems, and he's been such a key part of this.
And there's Bukayo Saka, the song's ringing out about Declan. Bukayo Saka will get a huge ovation as well. Wonderful to see, part of Arsenal Football Club all his life, and here he is.
Arsenal's star boy and one of our very own. And again, another player that's had to deal with all sorts of injury issues this season. But when he was needed in that business end, he was there and he produced.
Jurrien Timber, he'll be frustrated with the injury at the end of the season, but my goodness, didn't he play his part earlier on?
Oh, massive. He was massive, and he's been massive for Arsenal for a good couple of seasons now. Suffered that horrible knee injury and managed to come back even stronger somehow. What a player.
Oh, Mikel Merino, loved by the fans. Great to see him on the pitch today.
Yeah, brilliant to have him back, and you can see the smile on his face. He's remained connected to the group throughout the time that he spent on the sidelines. And as you mentioned, a real fan favourite at Arsenal, and rightly so.
Yeah, just good to see him back, isn't it, after 5 months out. Here's the captain, Martin Odegaard.
Brilliant to see him smiling and getting what he deserves. I've talked about a few players that played a real key role at Arsenal over the last few years in terms of the levelling up and putting Arsenal back on track, none more so than Martin Odegaard. And we've been waiting a long time, haven't we, Tim, to see him get his hands on this trophy, and he's finally got that opportunity.
Yeah, what a moment this is. Huge moment this for Arsenal Football Club. First Premier League title in 22 years. The trophy is about to be raised. Everyone is ready and waiting, including the fans. Carefully does it. Martin Odegaard will go and celebrate with the players, with all the backroom staff. What a moment this is. Arsenal, the Premier League champions.
A truly magical moment, and exactly what this group of players and manager deserve. Martin Odegaard leading the celebrations, but every single one of those players has played their part. Enjoy it, this is special.
Special times, Mikel Arteta, he'll let the players get the adulation. He wants all his coaching staff with him and the backroom staff. Declan Rice there. Celebrations will go long in the night. Got a Champions League final to play for next Saturday, but they've got to enjoy every second of this. London is very much red. Incredible scenes here on a hot sunny day in South London. Arsenal are the champions and they are enjoying every second of it. There's Victor Gyökeres, William Saliba, he'll enjoy every second.
as they should. You know, it's a story of excellence in terms of the consistency that Arsenal have shown over the last few years, but when you think about the near misses, it's a story of perseverance as well, not just from the players but from Mikel Arteta too. That willingness to constantly think about how they can improve, how they can adjust, how they can adapt to whatever it is they were facing from season to season, and to finally get over that hurdle and get your hands on this beautiful trophy means so much, and they are going to savour this. They're going to enjoy every single moment, as they should.
Absolutely. Bukayo Saka, fantastic, isn't it, to see everyone celebrating, all the Hale products as well. Miles Lewis-Skelly achieving so much so early in his career. Now Jurrien Timber. We can see all the players. I mean, there's been so many highlights, Harry. I mean, we could be here all day, all night. So many key moments, but what stood out for you?
Oh, there's been so many special ones. It's really difficult to narrow it down, but if I go back to the earlier part of the season, I thought the victory at Newcastle United for me was really special. Look at Mikel Arteta loving it. Look at it. Magnificent.
Yeah, it's fantastic to see Mikel Arteta deserving the accolades. Well, as we mentioned before, it's been a process. Arsenal have been runners-up 3 times in a row, and they should savour every second of this. This is Arsenal Football Club, a massive football club. It's been too long.
It has been too long, you're absolutely right, but hopefully this is the start of a flurry of trophies coming this club's way, because the foundations are so strong. You know, they've built brilliantly and they've built solid, and that's what's really important. You want sustainability as well. You don't just want to be a flash in the pan, but you look at this squad, you look at the age profile of some of these players, you look at how many of them in recent months have committed their long-term futures and best years of their careers to this football club. It's really truly a time to be excited, it really is.
What a great moment, what a great sight. Fans, backroom staff, players, everyone celebrating together. The Premier League champions are Arsenal. Gala's Free From Desire, a bit of an anthem going out around the stadium now. Let's enjoy these moments. Everyone coming into the photo, lots of the staff as well. This is great to see, the camaraderie, the togetherness of this football club, and the fans in the background. What a fantastic occasion.
It shows the unity, doesn't it, that exists within this football club at the moment. Everybody playing their role, everybody doing their bit. And this is what you get when everybody pulls in the same direction. And when there's excellence on display every single day. This is only stop number 1, and I'm sure, having experienced this season at first hand now, they'll be desperate to keep backing this man and keep backing this group as he gets tossed up into the air, Mikel Arteta.
Please don't drop him. What a moment. One thing's for sure, Harry, they'll be celebrating long in the night in London and all around the world. The Arsenal fans will be out in force.
Absolutely, I've seen all sorts of incredible scenes on social media over the last few days of fans all over the world going out to celebrate that title victory. It all started, of course, on Tuesday night, but the party's been going ever since, and it will continue, as you say, long into tonight. And of course, this season could still get so much better.
All the hard work has paid off. Arsenal are the Premier League champions of 2026. Champions League to follow next week, who knows? But what a time to be an Arsenal supporter. Arsenal are the champions.